Here's Rick throwing at the county meet last night. Rick, we're going to compare you to Sandra Perkovic, the greatest female discus thrower ever. And what Sandra does an amazing job of is she uses her right leg and her hips to create a lot of power, and then she transfers that power to the discus. Okay? And the way she does that is, as she unwinds, she turns the hack out of her left heel. I don't know if you can see that or not. Oh, wait, hold on. There, see that down there? That heel is turned toward us, toward the camera, okay, before her right toes even leave the ground. What that does is that sets her up then to sweep that right leg out, yank it in, turning the heck out of her hips, okay? See when her right foot touches, her hips are pointed almost toward back us, almost back toward us, excuse me. And all that power, all that momentum she creates with her hips is going to be transferred out through her arm, through the disc. Okay, now Sandra has some quirks in her technique. We don't want to put our head down like she does. That's not something that normal human beings should probably do when throwing the discus. But the way she turns that heel at the back before her right toes even leave the ground, the way she uses that right leg out and in to violently turn her hips and generate force, and then transfers that force to the disc, we do want to emulate that. Let's see how you're doing here. So your left heel is turning, but it stops, okay? So your left heel is stuck. Hold on, that's not what we want. Your left heel is stuck right there for a minute. So now you're going to accelerate your shoulders to get yourself out of the back. But if we accelerate the shoulders before we have a chance to use the right leg to accelerate the hips, your hips are never going to catch up, okay? They're never going to have a chance to create all that force that Sandra creates and apply it to the disc. So your heel stops. Now it's restarted, but your left shoulder is accelerating. So your left shoulder is going fast, fast, fast. You're trying to get your right leg out. Good job. But all you can do now is crash down at the middle. You're doing a better job of trying to turn your hips, but boom. Okay. Your right heel's coming down. Okay. We had a little difficulty with our release there. But really what we've got to repair this week is the manner in which we get out of the back. I know you've been working on that, and you made some progress the other day. But here it is, right here. Here is the example we want to follow. Turning that left heel hard before the right toes even leave the ground, so the right leg can whip out and in. Boom, hips turn hard, and then we carry all that force out through the disc. In order to do that, we got to turn that heel hard. That left heel should be pointing back toward us, toward the camera, before your right toes even leave the ground. Okay? Then we can use that big right leg as a weapon, outside in. You're getting there. You're getting the idea, but we got to make some improvement on that this week. Okay? If we can get this at the back, boom, left heel turning hard, right leg out, boom, back in, turning the hips, carrying that momentum out through the disc. If we can do that, we're going to have some big throws.